Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Venus and Rave. My name is Ray. Thank you guys for being here. This is the twin flame reading. So I'm very curious to see what this looks like for everybody who is a twin flame, okay? Because collectively, going on in the sky, the universe, God, your angels, whatever you believe in, there's a lot of corrections taking place, okay? A lot of divine intervention going on, okay? Where, you know, it's relocating people, it's creating epiphanies, okay? A change of course. It's like spirits coming in and they're shaking up everyone's lives, okay, with these crazy things going on. So shifting, altering, whatever, okay, to redirect and realign everyone where they are supposed to be. Pardon my speech because I've been like choking on my words all day for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but so spirit's coming in and it's pulling people back on their true authentic paths, okay? Life purpose. So that's why I'm curious to see what is going on with the twin flames, because I do feel like for a lot of the twins, what's going to be happening is there's going to be some kind of coming together, okay? Now, I do feel like there's a little bit of detachment, but in a positive way, okay? I feel like there's going to be a little bit of detachment about the outcome, all right? But this is giving everyone the opportunity to actually be face to face with their person and to feel things out on an intuitive level. It's kind of like a checkup, okay? Because some people are going to be face to face with their twin and they're gonna feel like something's off, or they're gonna feel like it's not the right time, or they're not connecting the way they're supposed to. It's because someone didn't finish doing their shit, okay? Which is no big deal. You can always come back to it later on down the road, and you're gonna intuitively know this, okay? Very empathic, all right? But like I said, everything happens for a reason. So if you do bump into your twin, all of a sudden for a lot of you guys, it's going to feel really good. Okay, it's going to feel really amazing. And life is just going to kind of shift itself to align you with this person to come together. So that is what's going on in the sky. Now, so I have divine feminine, I have divine masculine. When I'm talking to or about divine feminine, I'm just going to refer to you. I don't want to keep saying divine feminine constantly, like, but I will say when I'm on that side, I will say when I'm on the divine masculine side. But anyways, so really interesting enough, okay, the energy between the two, between you and your person, right, is of course spiritual. But we have the crown chakra popping up here, the number 7, all right? So very, spirit is highly involved in this connection right now. Like I said, they are piecing your life together so that way you can even come face to face with someone, or maybe you don't come face to face with someone, but everything's happening right now for a reason, okay? So any major life shifts that go on, maybe you lose your job, or maybe you have to relocate, or maybe you get into a breakup with a soulmate. Okay, everything's happening for a reason. It's to align you with your soul purpose. So like what we were just talking about, and that is the theme of this twin flame reading, which I find interesting. Now, when I went over to the divine feminine side, also a number 7, okay? I feel like feminines have done their shit, all right? And really interesting about this card, I actually was just on the phone with my friend. See, like, everything has a purpose. I was just on the phone with my friend, and you see how there's seasons in the background? Because me and her, we have some really deep talks, okay? And we were talking about how nothing stays the same forever. The world is constantly spinning, depending on what you believe in. But, you know, things are consistently changing, okay? You're not going to be stuck in the same spot unless you absolutely choose to, okay? But even then, your situations are going to change around you, the people, the faces, whatever, all right? So there was something really weird. So it's kind of a message for you, feminine, that like, hey, the situation is not going to stay the same from what it is right now. Okay, spirit is on your side and they are guiding you by your hand and assisting you through these weird passages, these weird doors in life right now, okay? So, turning of the tides, nothing stays the same, especially for those of you who are not in communication, have not seen your twin flame in a very long time. It's like, that's going to shift and change, or at least you're going to hear from this person, and intuitively, you will be pulled on what to do next, okay? So, that was cool. And there is decision making, okay? So, there's something that is, how do I want to say this? There's something that is set in stone, and then there is something that is almost more of an expectation. When you get that opportunity to be in front of this person, you are going to have a choice to make based on your gut feelings, okay? Based on your gut feelings about this person, because you could feel them so energetically well. Some of them are not going to be ready to reconnect, okay? Some of them are. But you are going to feel, and I don't feel like you guys are going to have a strong attachment to that outcome. The divine feminines right now are actually pretty rebellious and kind of like looking at this freedom standpoint and wanting to live life in the moment and be themselves and find all this authenticity within their self, and due to that self-love that you guys have been doing, okay? So it's changing your outer world, and it's almost kind of like bringing your person in, but you're illuminating, okay? The divine feminine is illuminating, and things might not seem like that way right now because it's almost like you're in a limbo, okay? So with the feminines, something major is ending in their life, and then there's this new door opening, this new beginning that's being presented in front of you. And right now, a lot of my feminines are in a limbo space, okay? Where it's like, you're not fully in that ending, but you're not completely in that beginning. It's like the transition, okay? So you're in the transition point of things going like this, and spirit is like kind of putting the last few touches of the puzzle piece together before you can move ahead. All right, so it's really interesting. And there's been a lot of, on both ends, there's been a lot of confidence being boosted, okay? Finding who you are and what makes you happy and all this self-love. And like I said, this rebellion, this freedom, this gratitude, this beautiful light being shined on not only the feminine, but the masculine. Now the masculine is going through more of a difficult time right now. Okay, I feel like the feminines have a more positive outlook on things because they're not so attached to the end game at this moment, or if you guys aren't there yet, it's going to shift in that direction. Okay, this might make sense to a month or two down the road. So, yeah. But with the divine masculine, it's actually really sad because the first thing I noticed when I plopped down their card was it's like they're trying to find their way back to the feminine, but they can't, okay? Like the Breaking Benjamin song. Oh my god, my favorite verse in that whole freaking song. Yeah, it's I can't find my way to you, and I can't bear to face the truth. Sing something new, I have nothing left. I can't face the dark without you. It's almost like they want to come back to their feminine, but there's so many challenges and like so many obstacles, which actually is the name of the card, obstacles and challenges, and it's a number 5 numerology, and that's challenges, yeah. So, but it's interesting because like feminines, I feel like y'all are waiting right here. Here's the golden light. Here's the doorway to walk through, and you guys are just kind of waiting there. But look at the divine masculine trying to make it past this other side, but it's like the path is blocked for whatever reason, okay? We'll figure out that reason of why their path is blocked. But it's like the feminine feels very ready, okay? Feels like they're staring at this new beginning, okay? And they're living, they're living their life, and they're learning so much in this space, okay? Because like I said, Everything is coming to light for the feminines. All this wisdom of all the past experiences are being like smushed in their face right now in this holding period, in this waiting period. They're getting so many downloads. But again, there's this beautiful detachment to outcome. I think that's something that the feminines have learned here. Masculines are doing pretty well, you know, internally. They have done some work, okay, because it does say like the confidence is boost up. And the one good thing I do like about this card that I'm paying attention to is all the fireflies. Okay, it's like there's guidance here. There's something to light the way. They're trying to move forward, okay? They're trying to get to this new beginning, but it feels like the path is blocked off for them. They feel like they can't move any farther because it's almost like weak and powerless. Not that they're weak, but like they're powerless. They have no control over the situation, and they don't know how to approach the feminine, or they don't know how to get to them. It could be due to some exterior stuff going on. I mean, this person could be in a relationship. This person could be in a funky living situation. You know, I don't know exactly what it is. For every masculine, it's going to be different. But Spirit's like, it's okay. Like, instead of going through, why don't you go around, okay? But they're not okay right now. They're actually heartbroken due to some kind of turmoil. So it's like the masculine wants to go to the feminine, but there's so many exterior things going on in their life. They feel like they really cannot cross that threshold yet. And they're heartbroken over something, okay? So either they're heartbroken over the feminine, or they're heartbroken due to maybe even a breakup or a loss of a job, but we'll figure that out, you know, or some kind of loss, emotional turmoil kind of deal. All right, so let's get some more on the feminine here of what's going on. Ooh, that was fast. Thank you. Yeah, I can't even. Okay, holy... That just clarified every freaking thing I just said. That is so beautiful. How could... Oh my god. Okay, I got some good spirit guides. Okay, so feminine. Here we go. Here's the world. You've learned a lesson. You've completed a chapter, a cycle in your life. One door is closing, so a new one can open. This is the new beginning, okay, due to some kind of ending. It's like a congratulations, a success. You've learned the lessons that you needed to learn to grow, okay? And you're coming out as the Queen of Cups. Someone who is super intuitive and wise and empathic. Like I said, your intuition's going to be booming, okay? Intuition's going to be booming, all right? You're connected with the universe. You have this cup here that not only are you keeping at a balanced level, so that shows me that like your head and your heart are completely balanced. Your yin, your yang, your shadow and your light side are completely even and ever flowing. It feels really good. I love that. Like you've balanced the light and the darkness within you. And she has complete trust and faith in the universe and in her spirit guides and in God, and is accepting of whatever comes next. It's going with the flow, being very loving and nurturing, not only to others but to themselves. And you've learned to be that way through all these lessons. They shaped and formed you. But here we go. Here's the new beginnings on the Chariot, and because you are so balanced with that yin and yang, which I wasn't even looking at that when I said that, so that's kind of cool. The fireflies are at the bottom. Oh my gosh, wait guys, remember I pointed out the fireflies in this card for the masculine? See how all the fireflies are like guiding him? You don't have to be a guy to be a masculine, by the way. But like, see the fireflies on the bottom guiding this chariot where it needs to go? So honestly, that's not expected to plan. I think some of the feminines might actually be more in control of the situation than the masculine is. Maybe the masculine can't find their way and the feminines take charge because they are fully charged within their own energy. But besides that, here is the new beginning, and this is the fastest moving card in the deck. Okay, so this is like full steam ahead. You have a plan, life is taking you there, and you are just sitting on top and you're ready and you're watching everything unfold and you are being guided by these beautiful horses, by your spirit guides. 1 second, please. Sorry, I had a phone call. I forgot to Put on airplane mode. All right, so let's go over into Divine Masculine. Really upset. Thank you. You see how that flew out? Something's taking too long. Oh my gosh. Okay. Something's taking too long. And they're kind of... They have hope in the situation, but it's so slow moving for them. I feel like they feel either like they're running out of time, but they're still willing to put in the effort. I almost feel like masculines, like you guys are finding the space. I know, hear me out for a second. Making sure everything's perfect. Because we have the Knight of Pentacles here. But it's almost like searching for the best job, or searching for like a place where you can lay down roots, like making sure everything is perfect for that way this feminine can kind of come in. Like you don't want, like you want to make sure like you're making enough money and that you have a place to live that's nice. Not to be like nice, you know what I mean? But like, so that way you can, it's almost like you're replanting something, which is really interesting. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's like, I feel like on your life journey, you kind of took this spiritual connection, you know, like the twin flame connection, and took it with you and kept like nurturing it, kept planning for it, but it was in the future. And it's taking a really long time, longer than you would like it to. So it's like life kept going for you, but in the back of your mind, you were still like setting the course, like to expect this person to come back. Not in a crappy way either, but like you knew eventually you guys would get back together. And I feel like that's why this obstacle is here. Because maybe you don't feel like you're completely there yet. Like that you don't have enough money, or you don't have a good enough job, or you yourself aren't good enough. You don't have a good enough place to live. It's a real, it's a kind of like a self-sabotaging energy. But you're not giving up on the situation. You never have. You still here and there put energy into it. Still thinking about it. Still know that something exists. Let's keep going here. I want to get a little bit more on it. Why is this here? For the Divine Masculine. And you've been trying to be so patient. Yeah, it's like you're What? I can't. Okay, so masculine. Alright, so you guys are trying to manifest this quick moving energy. Okay, you're trying to manifest this communication. I don't understand why you can't communicate first, if I'm being real with you. Because I think that's what the challenge is here. Why do you feel like you can't communicate? Is it just due to circumstance, or and it's breaking your heart? The distance, the heartbreak, the emptiness feeling without someone in your life. So why can't... I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. I'm just reading the energies. But something, again, feels slow moving, and masculine's trying to manifest, and not even manifest. When I get the Magician, it's like putting yourself in alignment with the things that you want. Okay, and that is how you manifest. Everyone's like, oh, you got a manifestation coming. I don't get that from this card. I get it's a possibility, but you're trying to align yourself energetically with the things that you want. Okay, and the thing that you want is the Divine Feminine. Probably because she's having a new beginning here. She, he, just for confusion's sake, I'm gonna say she. I've never noticed that before either. She actually has like these fish on her back. I didn't realize those were like fish. I just thought she was wearing something pretty, and then here we go, the Queen of Cups. It's all like confirmation here, and I love it. But it's putting yourself in alignment with this fast-moving, passionate, energetic, exciting energy. All right, and it's almost like trying to catch up, because this is the fastest moving card in the deck, right? The Chariot. this goes the fastest. So it's almost like trying to keep up, right? Even though things are feeling so slow. Things feel like they're not moving at all for the masculine. Like there's no progress. Doesn't mean like they're giving up on the situation by any means, but they're starting to lose a little bit of hope, a little bit of faith. So they're trying to create this quicker moving energy or this phone call, this text message, really hoping that this feminine would reach out or bump into them or something, you know? Because that's what they're thinking about is the feminine here. And I feel like there could be even something triggering masculine right now because she's giving birth to the world. And who has the world? The divine feminine. A new life, a new beginning, a fresh start. And it's like, but she hasn't gave birth yet, remember? And then we have this patience and planning, like we haven't walked through that new beginning yet. You know, you're still in the limbo, still in the waiting for delivery phase, but it's really interesting how these are going together. Also, the divine masculine might also want to get the feminine pregnant, just saying. Alright, so let's see what is actually going to manifest between the two. Oh, I love that. The Two of Cups are on the bottom. Coming into alignment with something that is perfect for you. Alright, let's see what's going to manifest between the divine masculine and feminine. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Ace of Swords, I feel like that's the feminine. They're the ones that are in this clarity moment and this kind of cutting what no longer serves them and having complete clarity and this new understanding to life and love in general, okay? Figuring everything out, having this breakthrough moment, this different perception, this different way of seeing things. And then we have old lover right here. Knight of Cups, someone wanting to come in and woo somebody. So I really like that because it's like when you do get this chance to meet face to face, it's like the feminine is a little bit more just observant, okay? A little bit more emotionally detached to situations, or at least the masculine, which isn't a bad thing. They're just looking at things more realistically, right? If that makes any sense. And there's this new way of thinking for them, this new way of, what, are you okay? Okay. This new way of doing things, this new way of thinking, this breakthrough moment. Well, they'll never go back to this old stagnant way of thinking, okay? They have this complete clarity, this whole new, would you please stop? You're doing that on purpose. Quit doing that. But then we have the divine masculine coming in and wanting to seriously woo somebody. And I can't help but always notice like the letter in the back, which is really kind of cool. Maybe I'm a divine masculine because I've been writing letters all day. Here's my proof. Look at that. Boom. Weird. Anyways. Well, crap. Anyways. But so, the divine masculine wanting to come in and really, really woo the feminine here. And be like, hey, you know, trying to make a good impression, like, especially if, like, two people haven't talked in a really long time. It's like, okay, like, this is the new me, but just make sure, masculine, that you're being authentic with things, okay? And you're not, because the feminine is going to literally see through any kind of fakeness, because remember, they can feel you on an energetic level, so they're going to know if you have anxiety, they're going to know if you're lying, if you're worried, or you're being phony, okay? Because they see things clearly. But Knight of Cups is not a bad card by any means. I mean, he's a charmer, yes, very charismatic, but this is showing like your best attributes to a situation, okay? Really charming someone, not, you know, I don't feel like it's in a manipulative way. As long as you keep it pure, because we have that white horse in the background, as long as you keep things pure and light. And it's almost like, okay, like I could give you good stuff. Like I can be affectionate. I can give you your space. Althea, please stop. I know you're doing that to get my attention. 1 second. Sorry about that. It's my daughter's bedtime because by me it's like 10:14 at night. But she acts out, so she was like, you know, kept like sticking her finger in her mouth, like trying to make herself throw up. So, yeah. Anywho, alright, let's get a little bit more cards. Because I want to see kind of what this interaction looks like here. I mean, for everyone, it is going to be different, of course. I'm going to get just a few more cards to kind of wrap this up. Okay. Yeah, this is like a whole new journey. I'm going to see, I'm curious what other ones felt. Whoa, these ones are hanging on a moment here. Ooh. Someone... Okay, that's pretty loud and clear. Okay, whoa. Whoa! Oh my gosh. All right. So this message could be a little bit more specific, but somebody here just, and I feel like it's the feminine, but I'm going to say someone for good old sake, but someone here just walked away from a home or walked away from a relationship or some kind of a marriage, some kind of family unit. There could have been kids involved here. I mean, look at this. We have the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Swords. Someone wasn't happy in some kind of emotional situation, a living situation, a relationship, you know what I mean? Someone wasn't happy in it, and it's like someone packed up all their crap and moved on out. Because look at this. And this kind of came over more by the feminine side here. Look at that. So someone either walked away from a marriage, a living situation, something that used to make them happy, but they were feeling very stuck, very trapped. It wasn't working. It wasn't satisfying for them anymore. And they're walking away from it, packing up all their shit and leaving town, the bare minimum, and leaving. But the interesting thing is they're walking, okay, this is like flip-flopped on my screen. They're walking away right into the divine masculine's path right here, which it says it now like twice in this reading. So, and then here it is at my favorite, oh my gosh, she's my favorite page, my little rebel with a cause. Look, it's like, okay, now that I'm free from this situation, I can live in the moment, I can be my best self, I'm having fun, right? I'm feeling passionate, I'm feeling excited, and look who is into it. All right, showing up as a fire sign, all right? Showing up as the King of Wands. Someone is really checking this person out, okay? And then it's like, ooh, they're building their confidence up, right? Like they want to go after what it is they see, and that is this beautiful dancing feminine right here, right? The rebel without a cause. Someone who is living their best life, really grateful, really confident in themselves, you know, dancing, loving life. I freaking love that. Living in excitement and beauty. And then, you know, this guy pops up when he sees something, he wants it, he goes and he gets it. Okay, very passionate about what he sees, getting that courage, you know, with the lion here in the background, and then boom, right in between them, we got the Lover's card. All right, some kind of like, so masculine, your energy's a little sexual here. It's very lusty, okay? Because then we got the freaking 8 of Wands and the Empress. So if you guys don't want babies, like, please be careful because, hey, so that's pretty cool. Okay, there definitely could be some kind of a steamy encounter between the two of you. I mean, look how they're coming in like that. But someone leaves something behind. Feminine, I feel like you guys are the one leaving some part of your life behind. And then once you do that and you start living like all this like freedom crap, it's like boom, then they find you, okay? The path is like all of a sudden open to them, and they have the ability to go get you. They were just waiting on the right moment, the right time, or that path to be available. Because look, it's like, ooh, like, oh, I see you dancing, and yeah, we're going to reconnect. Anyways, I think that's cool, so I'm gonna leave it right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you did, let me know. And I will be back on this week with dailies, or at least I'm going to try to. So until then, peace.